Working with a Google Doc gives you a lot of opportunities to format your text. You can format using the Format menu and the options listed here, or you have a lot of options in the menu bar up at the top. So if I highlight this phrase and go to the Format menu, I can bold, italicize, underline, strike through, superscript, subscript. I can change font size, the paragraph style, and a lot of these paragraph styles, especially these headers, come in handy later when you're trying to build a manual or do a table of contents. The alignment is here, line spacing is here, columns, lists including numbered and bulleted lists, and the clear formatting, that comes into place where I happen to be at a different web page earlier, and if I copy and paste this information from a web page, you see how it already has formatting in it. Well, what if I don't care for the formatting that came from the web page? I might want to clear this formatting off. So I'll highlight that whole piece, go to the Format menu, clear the formatting, and now I can reformat it in any way that I choose. If you decide that you want to use the menu bar up at the top, again, options from left to right, print, undo, redo. The Painter tool is a very useful tool. What this does is, let's say that I have this word or this phrase here formatted in a certain way. So it's bold, italicized, and orange. And I want to have say this header down here look exactly like this one. Well, I might not remember exactly the font size or exactly which type of orange I picked, but I don't need to. I can just use the paint format tool. In Word, many of you recognize this as the paintbrush tool, so this is how it's used. So I'm going to highlight the style that I prefer. I'm going to dip my paint roller in that style and paint the new word. And now it has the same style. So again, that works where you highlight it, almost as if you're choosing the paint color, dip your roller, and paint. And there you go. Additionally, up at the top menu bar, you have the ability to zoom your text. You can add headers here. You know, I think a lot of us know that many of these icons up here at the top accomplish the same tools that are listed in the Format menu. They're just a little handier because they're in the upper menu bar. A lot of these font size, bold, italics, underline, text color. This is the hyperlink tool. So if I wish to hyperlink this, I highlight the phrase, click hyperlink, and then I can hyperlink it to whatever website I wish to link it to. Over here, this is the commenting tool. That's covered in a different video. You have your left, center, right, and fully justified icons. You have line spacing, which can control the line spacing of the paragraph, single, double, and so on. Numbered and bulleted lists, and then indent, increase, and decrease. This is handy. It's neat to me to see how people who have used word processing for a long time suddenly will discover icons that have been there a long time, but they never knew that they existed, and they're actually very handy. The indent tools being one of them. Let me just highlight this one in particular. So if I want to move this entire paragraph a couple of inches to the right, I don't need to use my tab key and kind of go tab, 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 tab. That takes way too long. So I'm going to highlight the entire paragraph and use my indent. And then if I want to outdent, if you will, I can go back. All right. And then if I want to completely clear all the formatting, I'm going to use Control A to select all of my text here. I can clear all of the formatting using this clear formatting tool, and it goes back to plain black text. It won't get rid of any links, but all of the text, color and size and whatnot, goes back to a very plain view.